They're gonna kill the love of my life. Casey! If I don't go back to what I was doing.
This Friday.
Our line of work is quite brutal and quite ruthless.
How far would you go for love?
You steal truck, bring it to me. Then you make your money.
Is it dangerous?
Of course it's dangerous!
Nicholas Hoult, Felicity Jones, with Ben Kingsley and Anthony Hopkins.
All this trouble, all this pain, for love.
Collide, in theaters Friday. Rated PG-13, may be inappropriate for children under 13.
Hello and welcome to Angelspeakers BlogTalk Radio. Your host is Terry Miller, who is an author, psychic, medium, energy healer, and happiness coach who resides in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. On Terry's website, angelspeakers.com, you can read all about time, as well as her other services offered, and even book a session from there. The information discussed on Angel Speakers is intended for general information and entertainment purposes only. It is not designed to provide listeners with specific personal, medical, financial, legal, counseling, professional service, or any advice. The programs are not meant to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Individuals with health problems should always consult their healthcare provider for professional medical advice, medications, or treatments. The views expressed by show hosts or their guests are their own and shall not be construed in any way as advice from Angel Speakers. No liability, explicit or implied, shall be extended to Angel Speakers or the show hosts whose words and or opinions appear from or on this broadcast. To connect by phone, dial 929-477-1899. If you have called in and want to participate by being on the air with our hosts, press the 1 on your phone. We encourage participation from the chat room as well. Now, here's your host and founder of Angel Speakers, Terry Miller.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show tonight. I'm so glad you're here. It's so good to see everybody over there on the phone line. And if you want to be on the air with us and you haven't raised your hand yet, you press 1, and that lets me know that you want to come on the air. Karen is my co-host tonight, and she is giving readings, so you definitely want a reading from her. She's amazing. Before I bring Karen on, I just want to share that tomorrow night the show is at 10:30 Eastern Time, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and it's Paul's Happiness Angels, and we come on and raise that vibration, and we pick a topic usually and just throw it around and see what our callers have to say about it, and anything that, any questions you have or comments, you can come on the air and talk to us. It's an awesome night. And then Friday night is Fridays with Brandy. Brandy is an intuitive reader, and so she'll bring a message just for you. So her show is at 8 o'clock on Friday night, Fridays with Brandy, and it's also, like I said, a very amazing show. And then this week on Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern, Karen will be back with me again. We're going to do a show on the Council of Kindness. So if you don't know what that's all about, there is a website called councilofkindness.com, and you can go read who these wonderful spirits are that are helping us and guiding us every day. And we've been getting messages, and we know that there's more than just Karen and I that are receiving these messages from the council. So we'd like to hear from you if you're one of these people and you're getting messages. We want to know. So contact us and let us know, and come on the show on Saturday at 5 p.m. I'm so glad you're here. I am having some difficulty. Oh, it finally came up. Okay. The chat room was being very difficult to open up tonight, but it is open. There are guests in there. Thank you for hanging out in the chat room. And if you have any comments, just let me know, and I will certainly respond to you. So now I'm going to bring on Karen Palmer. Karen is my amazing co-host. Every Tuesday night, I just love her. She is a mindful coach, and you can find her on almost all social media. On Twitter and Periscope, she's the Mindful Media Mom. And she does all she can to put out kindness, and she has started a kindness revolution. Don't you love that? And she's in my book, Changes. I just love Karen. So I'm going to bring her on, and we will raise your vibration. Hello, Karen.
Hello,
Hi, Karen.
Carrie, and hello, everybody. Hello.
Hi, honey. I'm so glad you're here.
I'm so glad to be here, and I want everyone to just take a minute, because we've all been so busy and everything's just been, I'm transmitting right now the energy of the Council of Kindness. They're ready to share, and I want us all to just be fully present and willing and open to hear these messages, because I can feel the energy of the people who are on the call, that you've been waiting for these answers, and these are going to really give you clarity and give you navigation skills. And Karen is a channel who's going to be helping you. We are the Council of Kindness, and we have chosen Karen to be one of our messengers. Terry is also one of our messengers. But Karen has been with us through many, 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 many lifetimes and life experiences. And the reason that we have chosen her to be our vocal point is because she has very similar experiences that many of you who are following us have had also, and that's why her and Terry were guided to each other to support and help one another and to grow this beautiful community of light workers. The first thing we want to speak with you about is, are you a light worker? And now this is a very powerful, powerful question. And we've gotten so lost as a society in the jargon and the labels and trying to live up to what we think we're supposed to be doing. And this is why we've given Karen these messages to help you. And if you haven't been following her on social media, she is Mindful Media Mom, and she's doing a daily reading from us and the Keepers of the Light. She has been connected with many, many angelic realms and the angelic beings and the light beings and the galactic beings. She's kind of a bridge between it all. And so that's why she is what's called a grid worker and a gatekeeper. So a light worker, there's many, many categories and characteristics. So we're going to go into that with you. And I want you to just please take a moment to get out of your head and imagine a beautiful stairwell, a beautiful, beautiful, as if you were in a castle, and you're walking down that stairwell, and you're entering in to your sacred heart, your sacred self-love space, so that you can be in a place of receiving this message. You are so needed and so necessary. And we, the Council of Kindness, would love for you to stop beating yourself up, to let yourself off the hook and give yourself a lot of credit that you are down here in the trenches. You are down here in one of the most incredible times in history, and you have chosen this time and this space to be a light worker. Now, if this resonates with you, you may be a grid worker. You may be a gatekeeper. That is what I am, and I know that is what Terry is also. She and I are both working with Gaia and the sacred sites and the crystalline energies. I work with helping you to get out of your dense energy into your crystalline energy. And we do that through DNA activations and through your light body activations. Now, all of these things are just terminologies. They're just labels. They're basically the roadmap that gets you, but the only thing you really need to do right now is be open to receive. Receive these messages and take notes. Take notes right now. Do you think that you might be a grid worker? Do you feel that you might be a gatekeeper? Have you been working with your own crystalline energy? We're going to go into this very, very clearly for you so that you will have full clarity. This is what the goal is, and we are setting this intention in this moment, in this beautiful, beautiful moment, that all there is this moment. There's no moment before this moment. There's no moment after this moment. If you are fully here, then you are in divine connection. If you are distracted, then you are in fragmented energy, and you won't be able to understand this. So please place your hand on your heart, and let's do our mantra to call in our highest and best self, to call in all our guides and our teachers to help us do our best. Take a deep breath with me. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo Guru Dev Namo Guru Dev Namo Om Namo Guru Dev Namo Guru Dev Namo Guru Dev Namo. Once I tune into me, I'm free. Into me, I'm free. Into me, I'm free. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo Guru Dev Namo Guru Dev Namo. Now this will anchor you in. Anchor in your true self. So if you sing that to yourself, opening up your throat chakra, it doesn't matter what you sound like. It doesn't matter if it's in tune. None of that matters. The most important thing is that you call in your highest and best version of yourself. Once you tune into your energy, you are totally free. So I want you to really realize that. And the next category is called the Divine Light Keepers. And they embody the light. They maintain the light, even through the chaos. They expand their light and neutralize the energies going into the dark places. And they are the energy helpers. They are connected, and they share that light. The third category is called the transmuters. Transmuters are diving into the negativity and returning to balance the light of consciousness to the collective. It's also a clearing of ancestral lines, dissolving the energy with love and light. The next category is healers. You may feel that you're all of these. You may feel that there's a little bit of this energy in each of, the parts of your calling, in your soul purpose. And it's about really listening to your soul purpose. And your soul's purpose is really simple. It's really just getting quiet enough so that you can actually hear why you are here. And the fourth category is healers. And healers heal all living beings, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. So listen to your inner guidance and notice how you can be of service. The fifth category are the seers, the psychics, who have wide open third eyes. They're clairvoyant. They offer readings. They empower others. They see beyond the illusion, and they send in your light and love info so that they can help you to really enlighten your life and lighten up. That's one of the things that we want you to know the most from the Council of Kindness is lighten up. Lighten up and enjoy this human experience. Realize that everything's been set up for you to awaken, and that all of the circumstances, no matter what's happening on the outside, that you called that forward to help you remember that you were in this illusion of separateness and that you chose to come here to experience what it would be like to have the experience of being divine, but having the illusion that you were separate, that you're separate from God and from love and from light, that you have to go through some kind of other channel to get to this light, to get to this. You have to go through a priest or a nun or a psychic or a spiritual medium. These illusions are what you have chosen to experience. The next one is called the Divine Blueprint Holder. So a Divine Blueprint Holder is the template of your fully awakened self. So it's like you can open up and you can go into the Akashic Records and you can open up and you can go into seeing all of your past lives and you can see all of your past experiences. But really those past experiences are only there to guide you and to help you to awaken to the truth that you are not separate. So these energies will help you to embody your truth. The Divine Blueprint helps you to awaken the new earth, holding the vision to help bring heaven on earth. So a big helper for this is Archangel Raziel. Archangel Raziel is wonderful at helping you in the next category of people who are dream astral travelers, who tune into alternate states when they. So we suggest that you write down your dreams and trust that you are leveling up in your dream time, that you're actually having upgrades with your energy and you're integrating a higher frequency so that you can bring in more light into the world. Number 8 is the messengers. The messengers are the people who are receiving the messages and sharing in the awakening process. The next category are the manifestors. The manifestors are wearing the light into the places that are intended position timelines and events that are for the collective to awaken. These big, huge events that are happening that seem so tragic are awakening huge amounts of collective consciousness at one time. There are people who are helping to manifest that. There are many of us who are living, many, many humans who are living beings that are here that are speaking on behalf of Mother Earth, speaking on behalf of all the elements, the water, the ocean, the lakes. There are so many of you that are coming together. And this is why it's so important that you follow this energy that is not following Karen or Terry or anybody else. You follow your divine guidance. And if you feel called to work with Terry or to work with Karen or to work with anybody that you feel called to work with, that is your divine essence. That is your divine guidance leading you to help you. Because the next category is the ascension guides. And I am definitely an ascension guide. I'm definitely a big ascension guide helper for the new earth energies, because that's why Terry and I came together and started this show back in August, because we opened up those floodgates when we had the what was that Terry called again? The 888
Lionsgate.
The Lionsgate. Thank you so much. The Lionsgate.
You're welcome.
So the Lionsgate, we were called to be together, and that's when the Council of Kindness realized that Terry was part of the Council of Kindness also. And she is also an ascension guide who has ascended and is helping others to ascend. There's also the way showers. This is the 11th category, the way showers. The way showers are walking their walk. They are embodying the ascension process and living in the highest divine blueprint in the path of serving all humanity. So those are the categories. So what I wanted to share on those categories, I want to open the lines. We want to open the lines because I want to make sure everybody understood everything.
Okay. All right, so let's go to our first caller. Area code 831. Hello.
Hello, this is Lily from California. Very interesting. I've always been a healer through energy, but it sounds like there's a lot of subcategories that I could also be a part of.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm sorry, what was your name again?
My first name is Lily.
Lily?
Yes.
Lily, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you also, ma'am.
So would you like to have a reading with the Council of Kindness to see if we can give you a little more clarity in now that you have opened up to the idea that you may have more gifts than you thought?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Because I'm interested in opening a retreat facility in the Monterey area of California.
Oh, awesome. Karen lives in Solvang.
Oh, you're about a few hours away from me.
Yeah. But we spend a lot. They are close by. That Monterey is close by. It's about 2.5 hours, and a lot of Karen goes and spends a lot of time in Cayucas, which is kind of the halfway point. So
yeah.
What's coming through for you, your guide that's coming through, is Holy Amethyst, the divine alchemy. So move beyond your current challenges and focus on what you desire. Holy Amethyst is the twin flame of Archangel Zadkiel, the angel who helps us transmute negative experiences into love and learning. He's the keeper of the violet flame, which helps us to release anything that is no longer serving us. So Holy Amethyst enables you to look over your past fears and challenges and draw wisdom and learning from them. Unlike Zadkiel, for many years, she was not mentioned in the spiritual texts. We believe this was because her miraculous support wasn't needed on the earth at that time, but she is appearing on the earth now because there is more light that has inflected the Mother Earth, and she is now connecting deeply and bringing her light to many, many people at once. Call on her when you are lost or feeling like you don't know what the next step is. She's saying that you are ready to move beyond the energies or the situations that are no longer helpful to you, to make space in your life for something more purposeful. You may feel a real need for clearing out, just mentally or emotionally, but physically too. There's a sense that you are moving beyond challenge and forging into those golden opportunities. You have an energy that has been stagnant and unhappy, but it is moving out of your body. It's important to recognize that you are like a magician at this time, with the ability to use your thoughts, your will, and your action to bring about life-fulfilling and dream-enhancing opportunities. So feel how powerful you really are, especially when you connect with this beautiful energy and merge your energies together. It's important for you to focus on what you desire and not what you fear, because energy will literally begin to flourish. That's how powerful you are, Lily. Call on Holy Amethyst to help you focus on golden opportunities. She is asking you to expect miracles. Remember that only love is real, that miracles only occur naturally, and that Spirit has your back. You are so supported, sweetheart.
Ooh, that was chicken skin. I'm like, wow, this is wonderful. Thank you.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Thank you so much for calling in. We are honored, and we encourage you to join us on Saturday. We'll be back again on the radio show for the Council of Kindness. You are a part of the Council of Kindness, and when you go to that website, you'll start to realize your part in all of this. And that's why we're all coming together at this time. We're really going to help the entire planet together.
Wow. Oh, wonderful.
So are you ready?
I am ready.
Yay. So put your hand on your heart. Just put your hand on your heart. And I want you to just repeat these words. Self-compassion.
Self-compassion.
And unconditional love.
Unconditional love.
Through my undivided attention.
Through my undivided attention.
Will heal the world.
Will heal the world.
No matter what I am feeling.
No matter what I'm feeling.
I know that I am loved.
I know that I am loved.
And that I am love.
That I am loved.
And there's nowhere to look for it. It's always within me.
Always within.
Remember that.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Keep shining. Terry, do you have anything you'd like to share?
I'm feeling a little bit of blockage in the throat chakra. So what I want you to do is just to breathe in, and feel that energy going right into that area. It's just going to open you up. The council is working with us to help open up that throat chakra. So just feel that energy when it goes in there. And this is your communication center, and it's very important that this be open so that you can speak the words that you will hear, and you will speak without reservation, without wondering if anybody's going to criticize or any of that. I feel it already opening up just with you breathing into it. But you can clear that. You can ask the masters. You can ask Archangel Raphael also to help clear that throat chakra. And think about a beautiful color of blue that's swirling around you. That energy is swirling around that throat chakra. And I feel it coming better into alignment now. It feels a lot better. Because I was feeling like I needed to clear my throat. I was feeling the scratchiness. And now it feels so much better. So, yeah, they want you to be able to speak out. And that's what's going to happen once you start hearing messages They want you to speak them very clearly.
A stone that can help you with that too is sodalite. If you can get a crystal that is called sodalite, and you can get them anywhere now. It used to be difficult to find crystals, but now you can get sodalite, and just place it on your throat chakra and call in Zadkiel and call in the angel, the angel that you said Raphael, and also Holy Amethyst that we just talked about, that is your guide, that would love to help you with moving beyond your challenges. So Archangel Zadkiel and Holy Amethyst. And do that before going to bed, and set the intention that you are opening. I'm opening my throat chakra to be a channel of love and light.
Yes.
And check in with us. Check in with us over at the Angel Speakers on Facebook. If you're not part of the Angel Speakers on Facebook, you can go to Facebook Angel Speakers. You can also go to the Council of Kindness and hear all of our radio shows and all of our posts that was put there. And I do a daily we do a daily message that comes through Karen on her all of her social media, which is Mindful Media Mom.
Okay. All right.
Thank you for calling, Lillian.
Thank you, and please stay in contact. Please stay in contact with us. We really want to keep our Council of Kindness, our beautiful soul family together, so that when we do start going on a very large scale, that we're all in this together, that we all support one another.
Thank you.
Yes, and stay on the line, because you'll want to hear the messages that are given, because whatever comes through is for everyone that's here. There's no coincidence that you're here. So I'm going to put you back on mute and just stay on and listen to the rest of it. Thank you for being here tonight. Okay, taking a deep breath.
Wow, that was beautiful. So we're going to go.
Yes.
We're going to go with a little bit more information here,
Okay.
and then we'll open the lines again to see if people want to ask more questions. But it feels really clear. I feel that many people are not having questions, and that they're more just open to feeling the resonance of our energy coming through as a transmitting of energy frequency. With this healing transmission that comes through is loving kindness, and that's why you're wanting to hear more of us. That's why you want to hear more from us as the Council of Kindness, because we are using Karen's voice. We are using her voice box. We are using her beautiful energy to come through so that you can hear this. And basically how it works is we are putting in information as blocks of information, and she is integrating that information so that it can come through, so that you who are on the call can hear it. And the blessing that we have with our connection with Karen is that she is so simplistic and childlike, and that's why we chose her. So the most important thing that we want to come across for all of you is that the reason that so many are struggling right now in this time and space reality is that you are not giving to yourselves what you are desiring for everyone else. Attention. Do you know what attention really is? Attention is being seen and heard and validated. We feel tension when we're not feeling seen and heard and validated. But your human experience is all about feeling. This attention to your physical body is the most important GPS that you have. And it lives in your DNA, in your emotional, in your mental, and in your physical bodies, and is giving you signals to awaken you. The more relaxed you can be and give yourself the undivided attention that you give to others, not needing anyone else's approval and not looking for anyone else's recognition, but giving to yourself what you need, you will stop seeing lack and you will realize your divine self. And that will give you all the abundance, love, appreciation, and approval that you've been seeking outside of you. And you will finally receive the love that has always been within you. We light workers have this amazing opportunity that we are being called forward to experience. Lots of catalysts are happening for humans to help balance the masculine and the feminine energies. When we are not tapped into our own inner peace, we become affected by other people's energies. This is why we have told Karen to share the message, mind your own vibration. Stay in your own calm, relaxed, neutral vibe before you try to help others, or you literally are part of the problem. Energy can help or hurt, and it is in every single moment that you are choosing what you share. We are clashing at times with other people's egos instead of harmonizing with your divine spirit and your higher self. When you find yourself arguing with somebody or trying to make somebody believe the way that you believe, or trying to convince somebody that you know the way and that they are in the dark. Many light workers are doing this. And this is not helping the planet. This is not helping your mission. What's really happening on our planet right now is a huge awakening. And it starts one person at a time, one divine blueprint awakening at a time. Light workers feel like they need to judge the darkness and put a label on it. That is creating more illusion of separateness. In this moment, go into your heart and ask, what will be the most helpful now? What will be the most helpful? Notice how your ego will tell you almost instantly that you don't matter, can't make a difference. That's okay. That's huge. It means that you are now awakening and you're noticing and witnessing, oh, that was my ego. Take a few deep breaths and just rest your hands on your heart and quietly ask your heart, what is best for me in this moment. This will help you reunite with your own innocence in your own sacred heart space. You can do this whenever you feel afraid, overwhelmed, confused. Just know that that's the GPS. That's your reminder that you've traveled away from your sacred heart space. Come back to your innocence. When you feel overwhelmed or not sure how to respond when somebody is hurtful to you and not know what to say, remind yourself it is safe to believe in goodness again. I can see kindness. Just stay awake and get into my open heart and drop out of my mind. Any turmoil, whether external or internal, anything that's upsetting you is because you feel separate from Source, from God, from love. And you are accepting fear, which is false evidence appearing real. The way to connect is to place your hand over your heart and take deep breaths. Your heart is the space of love. It's your sacred sanctuary. Any stress is a signal that we are not connected or that we're caught in the illusion of the separateness. This is our gift to awaken us to our oneness. These DNA upgrades and crystalline energy that Karen gives and Terry gives and many people are offering you allow you to feel this help and this shift of energy and transmute it to love. Self-love and compassion is the answer to any emotional, mental, and even physical sensations. They are all helping you as a catalyst for awakening. Breath and feel that. Allow yourself to feel. This will help you shift the energy and transmute it to love. Self-love and compassion is the answer to any emotional or mental or even physical sensations. They are all helping you as a catalyst for awakening. Our sacred heart is doing this work. Our sacred heart is our connection to our inner child, which will soon become our magical child, and ultimately your spiritual wonder child. But each person needs to be a loving parent to any emotion that is coming up for us. This will lead you to your true divine freedom and your true divine self. Move through your day in a more relaxed, mindful, and less fragmented, distracted energy, divine self, by moving slower, speaking more clearly, becoming more aware of your breath, and opening up your energy field so that we can help you. We love you. We want to help you. Our frequencies do not match when you are fragmented and doubting yourself. When you are listening to other people and believing in their vision of who you are. It's time for you to love and empathize with others and with yourself with less judgment, less negative self-talk, and less projections. A lot of the collective conscious is a catalyst to help us have total balance with divine feminine and divine masculine. Our lives are evolving for the benefit of all, but the external world looks like chaos. But you are the light workers, and you need to stay in the light. You need to stay in the truth and not get fooled by any illusion, no matter what its appearance comes as. When you are relaxed and have peace, you uplift the energies. But when you are not relaxed and we are going ego to ego, and you are walking into places with your low energy, you become part of the solution, part of the illusion, and part of the problem, not part of the solution. If we allow this physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual body to relax by checking in with our sacred heart and placing our hand on our heart, neutralizes your mind and quiets all that inner chatter. The breath work that Karen has been teaching you, ocean breath, breathing in through your nose, feeling your belly rise, breathing out through your nose, slowly exhaling, removes you from fight, flight, and freeze. The mudra that she has taught you, called Gyan Mudra, touching your thumb to your pointer finger and making the OK sign, brings your attention into your body sensations and out of your critical mind. Your hands are serving the outer reality, but placing your hand on your heart helps you to reconnect, closing the gap and bringing you back to oneness. The breath and the focus places all your attention on peaceful existence. This peaceful existence within helps your nervous system. It releases and activates the light body. It aligns the DNA. You don't even need these jargons or labels or practices or meditations or visualizations. All you need is to connect with your sacred soul, your divine self, which is inside your heart. You judge all of these things as necessary. And so many struggle with loving themselves, but it all begins with your breath and giving yourself loving kindness and attention. Giving yourself the loving kindness and attention that maybe you've never received from anybody in your life, including yourself. This transmission will naturally align you with your life purpose. You will discover that your life purpose is your innate divinity to stay connected and aligned with loving and appreciating yourself as the divine being that you are. And then it will really start to spill over into others. Our hearts are the center of the universe, and the way showers and the light workers who are awakened or are awakening are the example. Each human being represents a parallel reality, and the way that you treat yourself and speak to yourself and how you treat your divine self becomes your universe and your world. The blessing and kindness that we are sending out to every being on the entire planet begins by sending it to you first. Please realize how powerful you are. This will bring you back to your purpose in every moment. You will remember that your soul has chose to come here at this time and space reality, and that these experiences are all part of the illusion of being separate, so that we can experience the reality of oneness. By not letting any outside circumstances or relationships fool us into believing that we are disconnected, loving yourself will be the best contribution that you can make in the expansion and ascension on the planet. This is why we have Karen teaching these classes. This is why we have Terry sharing the blogs, the messages. Don't define your success and contribution by how others perceive you. There are cellular memories that are being cleared as we speak right now. As you are trusting and loving yourself by listening and taking the time to hear this, whether it's live or on the replay, and please listen to it over and over again. These transmissions will awaken and help you. No matter how many life experiences, our sole purpose is to integrate all of those experiences into this time-space reality, to be a divine channel of love and light. That is the only thing that will never change. The love that is inside of you, that is real. Only love is real. Our mind and our ego will always be looking for proof. But your heart your connection to oneness, it needs no proof. You're not doubting any of this right now. You feel it so clearly. There's no doubt. There's no confusion. You don't need evidence. You don't need pulling cards. You don't need to resonate. You are this message. And soon you won't need confirmation any longer. When Karen heard from her mentor and her teachers saying that there would come a day when she would no longer need or even look for confirmation, she didn't believe that was possible. But she allowed the opportunity by letting go of her doubts, which opened the door for us to enter. All you need is willingness. How much time do you spend with your true self every day? How much more compassionate and respectful can you be toward your own emotions instead of fighting what you hear and feel in your emotions and making them wrong? How about trying to respect your feelings with compassion and kindness? We are unraveling your attachment in this moment to every part of your external reality. Your external reality is all of your relationships with anyone besides yourself. Are you willing to let go of your ego and all forms of shame, blame, and fear? Are you willing to let go of your ego and allow it to fully dissolve and transmute into the love that you truly are? To return to the light. Not any light outside of you, but the real light and love within you. As your ego dissolves, celebrating the completion of this journey, you call forth the love and the light of your highest potential so that you can play in this playground of time and space. And now you have been reminded of how abundant, how supported, how aligned, and how miraculous you are. There will always be more integration happening, and that's okay. It's your job to love every part that comes up, to respect it, have compassion, sit down and have a cup of tea with that emotion. Ask it why it's coming to visit. Don't make this emotion wrong anymore. Let yourself off. Don't make anyone else wrong either. Let them off the hook. Let's not focus on what's wrong, but focus on what feels good. It's okay, and it's our job to love every part that comes up and not make ourselves wrong for it. It's a blessing as a human being to have feelings. Having this experience, you get to feel all parts of this amazing journey to awakening to your fullest potential and clearing the space that is doubting, opening to be willing to hear and receive more divine guidance. Happiness in your home will lead to happiness in the world. And your home is your sacred heart. What happens if you love instead of entangling in the dance of egos? What happens if you are kind and gentle with yourself, filling your own cup to overflowing so that you can give others a beautiful, miraculous drink? We are complete. It's Karen here.
Oh, Karen, that was absolutely magnificent.
We are magnificent, right? We are magnificent. If we let it come through, that's all there is to it. See? We just got to let it come through us. That's all.
Exactly.
I just have to move aside, and then the council can speak through me. And yes, I am magnificent. And yes, you are magnificent. And yes, this message is magnificent.
It is. It is. Wow.
So let's open the lines up and let's hear how everybody's feeling. Let's have a cup of tea with those feelings.
I'm ready. That was amazing. I have so many chills just listening to the words, what they had to bring forth to us tonight. It was amazing. So
I'm going to listen to it again myself. Yeah. I'm so grateful that it's going to be on a replay because I'm going to listen to it every night before I go to bed.
Absolutely. Area code 916. Let's hear what you have to say about this message from the Council of Kindness. Hello.
Wow, hello. That was amazing. And that was, gosh, I didn't realize that they talked through you like that. So I can tell the difference between your voice now and then. So that was beautiful. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much. I'm so happy that you could be here and hear it. That's so beautiful. It's Kimberly, right?
I just realized that I was talking on the wrong side of the phone, so I hope you heard me.
Yes, it's Kimberly, right?
Yes.
Oh,
I had
Kimberly,
to be here to listen.
Yes, you are part of the Council of Kindness. You are so brave. I've been tuning into your energy and just sending you so much courage. And, you are so, so surrounded by love and light. You have so many, many guides and helpers. And just keep believing that and knowing that. You are so brave and so courageous. Keep believing in yourself.
I feel better. I can feel the difference between this year and last year. I'm not suicidal or anything, but I just felt like I wanted to lay down and just go to sleep because I lost everything, and it was just like, but I feel so good, and God put me in the right path to meet all of you wonderful people, and I can feel the difference, and that's why I come on here every time to share that. I can feel the difference. And with the magic book, God, this is a total different me that I've never felt. I'm 43 years old, and I feel like a different person. And I have
you've allowed yourself, you're allowing yourself to connect with your magical child, and you're eventually going to get to the space where you're going to get to that wonder child and the spiritual connection, and you're moving there so close. You just every day just stay present and slow and stay connected to that beautiful place in your heart, that nobody can take that away from you, that you can always go to that heart space. That's the most powerful tool that you have.
And when you said that, you said you hold your hand on your heart, and you say what is best for me. Is that what you said to say?
Let me write. I
forgot because you weren't.
I write
Sorry.
It's okay. I write everything. I do. I write it all down. Automatic writing first. So
that's
you put
cool.
your hand on. Yeah. So you put your. They give me the message, and then I share it.
Relay it.
Your heart. Yeah. So ask your heart, what will be the most helpful now?
Okay. What will be the most helpful now?
In this moment. And then quiet yourself and listen to what will be the most helpful. And then with your hands resting on your heart, continue the question, asking your heart, what will be best for me to remember my truth?
Okay.
And they said this will help you reunite with your own innocence in your own sacred heart space. And you can do this whenever you feel overwhelmed or you feel like you're not sure how to respond to an outside circumstance or to what somebody has said that's been hurtful, or that you're not sure how to respond. You can remind yourself that it's safe to believe in goodness again. You can remind yourself that I can see kindness if I just stay awake and open my heart.
Okay. Yeah, I have days. I mean, I've learned how to reconnect my thinking though with what Terry's been sharing, and when I find myself saying stuff negative, I automatically turn around and make it positive. So I've really learned how to turn that around. But I mean, there's a lot going on right now in my life, and I feel wonderful. It's really weird. I guess it's all the positivity and everything that you all send, and myself, and that I'm getting I'm around the right people and energy.
Well, when you stay connected to your oneness and outside, even though all the outside circumstances are giving you all different appearances, those are all just illusions. And if you stay connected to the truth of your heart, and that's why our hands are out, serving the outer reality. So when we take our hands and we place our hands on our heart, it helps us reconnect to our heart and is closing the gap and bringing you back to your love and back to your oneness and back to your breath, and bringing your focus and your attention on your own peace and existence within. It quiets and relaxes your nervous system. It releases any stress hormones when you bring your hands to your heart. It also activates your light body and helps to align your DNA so that you don't even need to do meditations and all the different things. Just bringing your hand to your heart and doing the ocean breath just a few times throughout the day, you're going to notice a huge difference if you just do that. Catch yourself when you're feeling a little bit disconnected.
Really sad. Okay.
Well, remember, when you feel sad, that's a signal. That is your GPS saying you've traveled
You need to
away
put your
from
hands
your oneness and you're disconnecting. So bring your hands to your heart and ask, what will serve me the best right now in this moment? How can I love myself and have more compassion and respect in this
I'm
moment?
one of those that you said, too. I'm one of those that I beat myself up because of my daughter, and I've learned, I'm learning how to better talk to myself.
Well, we've been trained as a society, as that we've been programmed to be beat up on ourselves and to not be good enough, and to, if we buy the right car or we have the right, everything's outside of us is right, then we'll be happy. But that's just the training, and that's just the programming to try and keep us away from the truth, which is our functional focus. Means focusing on what feels good to your soul and expanding that with your function, with your focus and an advanced attention. So when you are focusing on what feels good to your soul, this will start to expand and bring you into focus, and you'll get more and more evidence of it until, like they said, until you don't need the evidence anymore, until you don't need the confirmation anymore. There will come a time when you won't need this confirmation, and you'll just be able to tune into Jack and say, hey, Jack, was that you? And you won't have to go looking and asking, was that you? You won't even ask that confirmation. You won't need that confirmation because you will be one with the oneness, with the connection, and you won't need to be looking for any recognition or outside confirmation. You will have it all. So just keep doing what you're doing, sweetheart, and you're doing so wonderful. And don't beat yourself up. When you find yourself beating yourself up, just bring your hands to your heart and say, I'm doing the best I can. Call in Lady Portia. Remember I told you Lady Portia is your guide.
Yes.
And
she's
Lady
my new
Portia
picture on my phone.
Yes, Lady Portia is a very powerful helper in justice, in any injustice that you feel that, things don't feel fair. It doesn't feel fair. Because when we feel that things don't feel fair, we are not believing in divine intervention. And when we believe in divine intervention, that's when we can experience miracles.
Okay. That was awesome. And can I ask you one thing, though? I know, I can hear them. They know it's me. I'm a big cat lover. I think I was a cat in my other life. But can I ask you one thing, Karen?
Sure. Can
I ask you? I know you tell me I'm going the right direction, but I need to know. By the courts right now, I have no rights to my daughter because they think I maliciously told her to say the stuff that happened, which I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But I have supervised visits, and my son and daughter haven't even seen each other for so long. Am I supposed to keep trying to fight this? Because automatically, as a mom, I know what happened, and inside, I want to bring justice and help my daughter. But at the same time, lawyers and everybody tell me to lay low because they already think bad of you. I just don't know how to prove this and help my daughter, and it's really insulting inside to feel that way. It's like I don't know which way to go. I know what I want to do. I want to get a guardian ad litem and try to get my daughter help, but at the same time, I don't know if it's going to jeopardize me. And I know that's a weird question, but I just think about it all the time. I don't know what God wants me to do. I want to do the right thing as a mom and fight for my daughter. I know CPS was all on my side. I have a 30-page report, but the father had more money and a better lawyer. So I just don't. Inside, I have to try to keep my.
I can only speak from my own consciousness of
fine.
this.
That's
from
fine.
my own consciousness. But what I feel very strongly, intuitively, and I'll let Terry share what she feels too. But is that if you are feeling this call for justice and you still feel that there's more that needs to be, I think you just need to spend more time in your heart so that you can get the hows. Let go of the how it's going to happen and just stay focused on your what and your why. And I want you to write that down. Write that down for yourself. Write down what it is that would be the best possible outcome for, that you feel would be the best possible outcome for all concerned, and why you feel that would be the best possible outcome for all concerned. And then let go of your attachment to every part of the external reality and stay super, super focused on your own inner peace.
So fix my inner peace first. Because I'm not going to be able to be long if I'm not. Okay.
And stay in that vibration of, I want you to just really get super, super clear, super specific on what it is that would be the best possible outcome for your highest and best good, for the highest and best good of all concerned. And then really start to get very, very clear and share why. Why do you feel that would be the best? And then let it go and let the universe and God and the angels and all your helpers bring you the next steps. But right now you need to just stay focused on what it is that you need to get really clear on what it is that your soul is desiring here.
I just want to hold my daughter and hug her.
And that's beautiful.
It's hard. It's hard to let go of stuff, and I know it's the best thing to do so I can be clear, but it is. This all started November 3rd of 2014. And
wow.
She was given to her father on 2015th of June. And it's just, okay. I'll re-listen to this, and I have some of it written down. But thank you. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. And Terry, what would you share?
The exact same thing. To do what you're doing, Kimberly. You've come really far, and I've seen so much growth in you. You're really putting an effort into gratitude, into changing into a positive mindset, and that's what it's going to take. With that positive mindset, you can do anything. Okay, so you just keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
Remember that you're not alone. You're not alone. We're right here for you.
And if you feel good, if it feels good to you, Kimberly, and it feels good, you can type into the Angel Speakers. You can type in what it is that you want, so we can all hold space for you. We can all hold space with you, and we can see that into reality with you. We can help you, but we have to have clear vision of what it is that you desire.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it will help you to get more clear too. It will help to get more, more clarity in your message, and so that you can clearly share, and you'll be in a space where miracles can just happen. And I've seen them over and over again for so many different people who have done this practice. So please just do that and tag me.
Okay.
Yeah, and tag me and Terry, and we'll all hold space and just say, please, I'm sharing this with our beautiful soul family and asking you to hold space for this vision with me. and that this is the highest and best good, and this is what I am. My soul is hoping that not hoping, because when hope is having only positive expectations. So remind yourself, when you're in hope, you're having only positive expectations.
Okay.
So ask in the group, for people to hold that vision with you.
Okay. Thank you. God bless both of you.
Yes. God bless you.
Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you for listening, honey, and being so supportive.
Oh, thank you, too. I love all of you.
We love you.
Too,
thank you.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, this time is flying by, Karen.
Yeah.
Yes, she is. She is so dear to me.
So brave.
So, do you want to keep going? We still have people with their hands raised. I don't know what your time
I'm
looks
fine.
like.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't even know what time it is, so so I'm not.
We've been on.
I'm very zen right
yeah.
now. I'm very.
We've been on for almost
I got my
an hour
hand
and a
on
half.
my heart too.
Awesome. All right. Well, let's go to another caller and see what they have, what input to tell us. This is area code 217.
Hello.
How
are you guys? Hello.
Good.
Hello. And what is your name?
Hi.
My name is Shanna.
Shanna?
Yes.
Hi, Shanna.
Hi. You guys did a wonderful job. That was amazing.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Did you have any questions, or did you have something that you wanted to share that was really feeling like it really awoke something in you?
Yes. Well, first of all, for Kimberly, I just want her to know that I could just feel her heart for her child, and I'm going to be praying for her and sending her love, her and her daughter love. So I just,
thank you.
My heart goes out to her. I could just feel her beautiful energy. I can tell she's a really beautiful person. So just tell her to hang in there and stay encouraged. And, she's got a lot of angels on her side. But I guess, what really resonated with me was the childlike, when they're saying to go to your childlike heart, because when I go into meditation, and then this last 2 weeks, I've been getting that. I've had people that come to me and ask me how I connect, and God's really been giving me to find your childlike quality, that innocence again, and the communication comes from the heart. Mm-hmm. So that really, it was just like another reminder for me. But when you asked what our purpose was, or what they wanted us to do, I got mediumship really clearly. And I live in a small farm town, and I've just started to walk out into that. And so I've had to be dealing with a lot of fear of rejection and people talking, and but I've just stayed faithful and walked out into what I'm getting.
There will come a day. Yeah, there will come a day when you won't be needing anybody else's confirmation, or that feedback won't affect you the way that it is affecting you right now. Stay really, really connected to your heart, and the more that you stay connected and re-listen to the replay and really lay down and really receive it. Really receive it, because you are a medium and you are a gift, and you have a very, very powerful, important gift to be a bridge between heaven and earth, to help. You are a gift. You are a medium. And so you don't need me to tell you that, but you are still in that feeling of it feels good to have confirmation. And that's okay, because that's what we are, when we are here we're divine beings having a human experience. But when we are here, we like confirmation. We like signals. We like finding the feather. We like having our loved ones flicker the lights off and on. We like having the stove turn on by itself. We like those, and our loved ones know that because they know us. And my nephew, when my nephew left his physical body, and I am a medium also, and when he was starting to come to me to get a message to his mom, he was a big joker, a big character. I mean, he was making jokes, and he was telling me, tell my mom this, and tell my mom this joke, and I'm like, I can't go tell your mom that her dead son is telling me jokes, Right. But I did what he told me to do, and we became, and she believed, she knew that it was him, because I couldn't have said those jokes on my own. And this is why it's so important that you get really comfortable with your gift. So if you're not part of the Angel Speakers Facebook group, I would love for you to be a part of that. We also have another group that's Raise Your Vibe Tribe. You can join either of those groups. Just ask to join, because these are, the Raise Your Vibe Tribe is a dream incubator. It's a place where you can really share your dreams, and I can give you, tools and techniques and things to help you so that you can love those dreams into reality. And Angel Speakers is a beautiful, beautiful network that Terry has created and is the founder of, and I'm a part of also, but it's a soul family, and you'll have so much support there so that you can really believe in your gifts, and you'll get that confirmation from each other. And I really encourage you guys to do that for each other.
Yeah, that would be great. I also, that's on Facebook, you say?
Yeah, Angel Speakers, and then, the other one is Raise Your Vibe Tribe.
Okay, awesome.
And on all social media, I'm Mindful Media Mom, so I give channeled messages every day. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Oh, great.
Mindful Media Mom. I'm on Instagram, and I do two shows on Periscope, and Terry does a show on Periscope, and she also does Facebook Live for gratitude. So just so many ways to support you, honey.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I know when you were talking about the different ways to help, is that what was that what they were answering, is what you're supposed to? Because I do energy healing too, but I got very clearly mediumship. So is that what were they telling us what we're supposed to be doing here?
Well, a lot of times they'll give you a clear message like that because we really need to focus, which means follow one course until successful. So we as humans really need to focus. So if that came through really clear mediumship, if that came through really clear, that's where they want your focus to be right now. And I truly feel that you have mediumship gifts. There's no question about it. And so it's just a matter of you getting comfortable and trusting. I mean, that was when my nephew left his body. That was over 13 years ago. And when I first came into I've been awake my whole life, Shauna. So I've been awake. I came into the world awake, and I had these gifts, and I was clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, and claircognizant, but I didn't know how to navigate my skills. I didn't know how to navigate who I was. And so it was, through all of this has been a journey of awakening to my gifts, and I've always had them, but I didn't believe in them. And then I got into abusive relationships that almost beat them out of me. And so, we set those things up to help us to grow. And I look back on those times when I was, when I did suffer in domestic abuse, and I know that those experiences really forced me within so that I could really find my inner strength and find my inner magic, so that once I found that inner magic and once I really connected with my own heart and my own, inner magic, my own guide and energy, my own higher self, then I knew nobody could take that away from me, and then I could create the kind of life that I had been dreaming about.
That's awesome. You're just a really beautiful person.
Oh, thank you. You are too.
Yes.
I'm so excited that we're going to connect. So make sure you
tag.
It's
exciting.
Yeah, and we'll be on again on this Saturday at 2:00 Pacific Standard, 5:00 Eastern Time. The Council of Kindness will be back again, and I will be moving aside and letting them share messages, and Terry will be moving aside and sharing messages from the Council of Kindness also on Saturday. It's really fun. We have a blast.
That's awesome.
And so it's so exciting.
We would love for you.
Sorry.
And we'd love for you to go to the councilofkindness.com, because there's beautiful blogs that Terry has written through the Council of Kindness. She's an amazing automatic writer, and she shares beautiful messages from Elvis was the last one. But she also shared from Yogananda and was it Mother Mary or
yes,
Mother Teresa?
Mother Mary and Mother Teresa, I'm sorry. And yes, and I'm hearing from St. Teresa today, so I'll have another blog up there soon.
Yeah, so join us over there. We have the councilofkindness.com, and then we also have the Angelspeakers.com. So you can connect with us in all these different places where we're really trying to help spread these messages of hope, to help all of our beautiful light workers to unite so that we can all be stronger together.
That's great.
And brighter and funner.
Exactly. That's awesome. I do have a question, Karen. I don't know. Just probably like a month ago, I've always heard it like through just my thoughts. When I am doing mediumship, I'll hear them talk through my thoughts and pick up their energy that way. But it was like a month ago, and I was sleeping, and I woke up, and I thought the TV was on, so I came out and checked. The TV wasn't on. I thought, maybe it's just the computer, and the computer was off. And then as I really intently listened, it was like a radio frequency, and I could hear it like a TV was on, and they said, we're energy healers. You're going to work in energy healing, and we're the ones who are going to help you heal. And as soon as I realized and got a little frightful that there was nothing on in my house, it went away really quick. And normally I would have thought I'm like a chicken, so I would have been like, oh my gosh, I need to call somebody because I live by myself. But I had peace come over me. But I've never had an audible frequency like that. It was like a radio in my life. I could hear it audibly. So I just didn't know
and
that
as soon as you look, the thing is, it is like that. You're tuning in, and you were on a higher frequency because of your sleep. Because when you're in your sleep time, you're in a higher frequency, and so you are able to receive more clearly, and that's why things come through a little more clearly like that. And as soon as you doubt, as soon as you question or doubt, you go into those lower frequencies where it becomes all marbled and, you can't hear anymore, and you're going, did I get that message? Did I really hear anything? Did I really get something? Because when you doubt yourself, that's when okay, so in that moment, like if this ever happens again, and it will, because now that you've just shared it, it's going to happen again.
Okay.
So when it happens again, just bring your hand to your heart and do what the Council of Kindness said. Just bring your hand to your heart and say those words. Say, what will be the most helpful for me in this moment? And then just quiet your mind and really imagine, like I did in the beginning, where you're walking down the stairs, down these beautiful stairwells, and you're going into your beautiful sacred heart. And what will be the best for me in this moment? And how can I reconnect? And let yourself get into that innocence, that feeling of innocence.
Okay.
In your sacred heart space. Because whenever you feel scared, that's false evidence appearing real. Whenever you doubt yourself, you're doubting your gifts. And when you doubt your gifts, you are silencing your inner guidance and your inner voice.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
so proud of you. I'm so excited for you. And also, I'm going to put on the Angel Speaker. So will you tag me? Just let me know that it's you, and I will put on. I have a beautiful video that will help you that is all about multisensory gifts.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I know it will help you. And then just let me know how you're doing. And if you follow me on Facebook or on any of the social media channels, I'm Mindful Media Mom, and just say, hey, we talked on the radio, and let me know it's you, and I'll give you a shout out.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate all your guys' help, and that was a beautiful message tonight.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And I just want to say something. This is Terry. I want you to go read my blog that I did on Council of Kindness. It's called Elvis is Still in the Building, because it's going to be total confirmation for you, because in that blog, I said those same words that you just told Karen and I. I heard it, and it was like I thought I'd left my computer on. Yeah, because sometimes I turn YouTube on and just let it play. I thought I left the computer on. It wasn't on. I thought maybe somebody outside was playing music. Nobody outside was playing music. I said those words in my blog. So that's going to be confirmation for you. I want you to go read that blog. It's councilofkindness.com, and go to the blog page, and you'll be able to find it.
Oh, I'm looking forward to reading it. Yeah, it's good to be able to tell somebody this, because if you tell just other people, they'd be like, you're crazy.
Yeah, I was sitting here laughing when you were telling us that, because I knew exactly what you were talking about.
That's amazing. Well, that's great.
Yeah, you'll love that.
I'm excited to read it.
There's a lot that's on that. Yeah, there's a lot that's on that Council of Kindness. The 2 radio shows that we did will help you too. Take some time and spend some time at the Council of Kindness. You're part of it. You're a part of it, and your gifts are necessary and needed. So let us help you. Let us work together as a soul family. We're all in this together. We are one.
That would be great. Thank you so much, Karen and Terry.
All right,
I appreciate it.
You're welcome, and thank you for listening tonight. We appreciate you. And you have a good night.
We so appreciate you.
Thank you. You guys have a blessed
night.
night.
Honey.
Bye-bye.
You too.
I love this
how
show
amazing, Karen.
So
much. I love confirmations. You know this. You know how I used to always ask for signs.
Yeah.
So when it's like right in front of my face, that's when I just go, thank you, God, for confirmations, because that's exactly what that was. It's a huge confirmation. I love it. We have one more caller, Karen. So
great.
We have time, and then we'll end the show.
What a patient caller. What a patient.
Yeah.
Who do we have? I can't wait to see who that's going to be. And it's very, very meant for that person to hear whatever I have to say. I don't know what it is, but we'll see.
Yeah. It's area code 347, and you're on the air. Hello, caller.
Hi.
Hello. Who is this?
Jackie.
Jackie?
Yes.
Hi, Jackie. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
You doing well?
Yes, I'm doing well.
Did you have a question, or did you have something that you wanted me to tune into, or is there? Did you want to share something that really kind of awoke or resonated with you?
Well, I originally, for the first question, is asking what you felt resonated with you, and I was going to say I feel like I'm a healer, and I wouldn't mind, to hear something from the Council of Kindness. So that's what I wanted to say, from the beginning. But then we also, talked to several other people and whatnot, and I heard, the good things you had to say and help the other people as well. So.
Yeah, and those are your messages too. When you hear a message, even if it's being said to somebody else, and it resonates with you, and you feel that is your message just as much as it is somebody else's message, because we are one. We are all connected. We're all in this together, and you are a gift, and you have spiritual gifts. So let's think about your spiritual gifts, Jackie. Let's talk about your spiritual gifts. So I want you to really start to stay connected with your true self and your own pure joy. Okay, and I want you to write down 5 things tonight. I want you to do this tonight, okay, as an exercise. I want you to write down 5 things that you love to do. And if you want, you can post these, and everybody who's listening to this too. If you want to do this on the Angel Speakers, this can be a fun little exercise for all of us. So we're going to write down 5 things that you really love to do. And you're going to really start in the things that you love to do. Okay? You're going to let your creative juices flow, because you're a writer. I feel you're a writer. You're going to let your creative juices flow. And you're going to listen to the wisdom of your inner voice. You're going to spend some time in silence in nature, because nature is your answer. And you're going to practice that breathing technique that I shared earlier, that's called ocean breath. And that's breathe in. Let's do it together right now. Breathe in through your nose. And feel your belly rise, holding your breath. And then breathe out through your nose, kind of making a swishy sound with your nose. So it sounds like ocean waves. What that does is it gets you out of the part in your brain that is locked in to fight, flight, or freeze, and it frees your mind. I want you to do some gazing on a candle, taking the time to really look peacefully into the flame. And I want you to join us in Angel Speakers. Join us as the Soul Family so that you'll have personal growth tools. And then choose one thing that you can do as selfless service. Someplace that you can volunteer, that you know you can make a huge difference. Maybe it's an animal shelter. I feel your really strong connection with animals. So maybe it's at the local animal shelter, just going and petting the kitties, or taking the dogs for walks, or maybe donating blankets or pillows to your local animal shelter, or dog food or dog treats, or going to the local hospital and just visiting with people who aren't feeling well, or a local nursing center with the seniors. Those are your steps.
Okay.
And when you start to really, and then re-listen to the replay of this radio show, and Terry always puts them up on YouTube also, so you can go to YouTube Angel Speakers, and there's all the recordings are there, and every one of these shows has been amazing. You know,
yes.
I like I said to Terry, I don't know what's going to come out of my own mouth sometimes, and I have to re-listen to the replays myself because
right.
I'm channeling the information, and sometimes I have to re-listen to it so that I can remember my own connection, because I disconnect too. I'm a human. I'm a human just as much as you're a human. Is there any other questions you wanted to ask?
As a counselor, how do I transition a bit more faster? Because, I'm helping others in that sense of always giving, wise counsel. How do I switch and kind of stay in higher vibrations after helping others, like back to
Well,
back?
the most important thing to minding your own vibration is, first of all, calling in the white light of protection. So you want to call in, I call in Archangel Michael myself. So I say, Archangel Michael, I say, Lord Michael to the left, Lord Michael to the right, Lord Michael above, Lord Michael below. Archangel Michael, stay with me wherever I go, and provide a shield of protection and deflect any energies that are not for my highest and best good, and keep me protected in this, and then just feel the energy of him placing you in a beautiful blue bubble of protection. And I would do that before you counsel anybody, ever. I would do that before you even leave your bedroom in the morning because you're an empath also, and you take on other people's energy.
Cool.
And if you are on the Facebook page in the Angel Speakers, Jackie, are you on the Angel Speakers?
No, I will go ahead and do that today.
Yeah, and tag me, because I'll put a video that's all about what we just talked about, which is empowering your empathic gifts. So I'll put a video that will be a training that will help you with that, with your counseling. But always call in Archangel Michael before you even leave your bedroom. You can do it in the shower if that feels better, but always before you leave your house, don't leave without protecting yourself, because you are an empath. And that energy, that other people have, especially right now in the collective consciousness, there's so much fear in the energies right now that it, when you stay connected in your heart space and you're connected, you counterbalance and neutralize those lower energies. But when you don't protect yourself and you start to doubt yourself and question, and am I really getting messages? Is this really happening? Then you go into that lower energy, and then you aren't counterbalancing the energies anymore. You're sucked into them. So that's why it's so important to protect your energy. So I'll make sure if you post just that you were on the radio show, just put your name, I was on the radio show, and tag me and Terry, and then I will make sure that I post all the tools that will help you.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Jackie. Thank you so much
welcome.
for calling in.
Yes, thank you for being here tonight.
No problem.
Now I know why we waited. Now I know why we
Yes.
stayed on. And
Absolutely.
now I understand another beautiful confirmation, Jackie. Keep shining, beautiful.
Yes, it was. Yes, absolutely. Oh, my goodness. We've had wonderful callers. We have wonderful messages from the council. My heart is full, Karen. It's just absolutely full right now. It's beautiful.
I know. I'm so excited.
Thank you, my friends.
I'm
I am too. And I'm so looking forward
excited
to Saturday.
Me too. And the council has made it really fun, and has given me a really fun process that's going to be really fun for us to do with our wonder child, so that we can, we've done a lot of work with our inner child, but now we're going to start working. They want me to start working with people who are ready to have a relationship with their wonder child, so that they can have more play and fun throughout their day.
Right. Awesome. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I am so grateful.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you for creating this beautiful platform. I appreciate you so much. And
Spirit did it.
Oh yeah.
I just did what they said, and that's the beauty.
Me too.
Really
I say when people. Yeah, when people say to me, "Oh my God, you're so amazing. You're so magnificent. You're so amazing," it's like I say, "No, I'm just really a good listener."
Yeah.
I take good notes, and I pay attention,
right.
and I implement what I learn. And I make sure that I implement, and I'm like I said to Jackie, I'm a human too, so I have moments when I'm disconnected, and that's okay, because they've explained to me that that's part of the journey, and that, when we feel disconnected, that as soon as we even notice that we're feeling disconnected, that means we're conscious. That means we're out of the subconscious, and we are conscious of it. And in that moment, Miss Fergie, my kitty's heaven, she loves this energy. She loves it so much. But when we're in that moment and we find ourselves getting ready to complain, or even just say something derogatory to ourselves like we usually do, or something that we've done in the past, we can catch ourselves and catch it like they showed me it like catching butterflies in a net. When you're catching butterflies or catching moths in a net, whenever you have a negative thought or a negative feeling or a negative emotion that's coming up for you, just catch it in the net and sit down with it and bring it into your heart and say, why are you here? What is it that you are here? Because we're going to have a lot of energy because of this eclipse that is going to be coming up for a lot of us, that is going to be like, I thought I healed this. I thought this was all over. I thought and people that are from our past are going to be coming back, but we have changed. Our energetic frequency has changed. And so people who are coming to us are going to be coming to us with their energy, the same, but our energy has shifted, and we are going to be able to have more of our soul contracts completed with more love and compassion and more acceptance. And, people are going to come to us that we judged before, that we're not going to judge them as harshly this time. We're going to see their true self, and the more that we stay connected to our true self and our divine self, the less fragmented that we are, and the more relaxed and mindful we are, the more connected we stay to Source, the more we slow down and become aware of our breath and open up to our own energy field and really paying attention to what exactly, what's the energy I'm putting out right now, Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's
and,
really
Karen,
all
like,
that we have any responsibility over.
That's very true. And it's like I've been teaching in my gratitude classes. are you really willing to pay the price for the complaint or the negative thought? And when we think about it that way, because we know that what we put out, we get back. So, you know, before you put out that complaint, before you put out that post on social media that's derogatory or that's putting somebody down or complaining about things, before you do that, just stop for a minute. Just stop, like Karen says, spirit take over, please, and ask yourself, am I really willing to pay the price for this? Do I want to bring more things in my life to complain about? You know, and that stops you. You know, it really does. I've done this.
Yeah, stop helps so much.
Yeah, I started to say something about some situation, and I'm like, no, I don't want to bring more of that to me. So I'm not going to make that complaint. I'm going to turn it into a positive. You know, what can I be grateful for in this situation instead of what can I complain about and add to the problem? So, yeah, there's so much that we're teaching right now that Spirit is teaching through us, and I absolutely love it. You know, so these are the things. These are, we call them, for those of you who are listening, we call them tools. You know, we all have our spiritual toolbox, and the more tools you can add to it and know how to use those tools, then you're going to find your life just getting easier and easier and things starting to manifest, and it's just going to be amazing. So I'm just happy to be on this journey. I am so grateful that my life has turned around from what it used to be. Yeah. Isn't it amazing, Karen? You and I have had similar paths.
It's almost unrecognizable. It's really almost unrecognizable. But it's so beautiful because, like you said, these tools have helped us, and we share these tools with everyone freely because that's why we put this radio station and put this radio show together, was because we really wanted, the Spirit wanted to help us, to help the light workers to be able to navigate and to be able to, you know, really understand what's happening so that, you know, you can get beyond the illusions and beyond all the appearances that are happening in the external world that seems to be our reality, which seems to be what, you know, the media and our political systems and the religious structures and all of these programmed structures are still trying to keep us in bondage, but we are liberated. And if we stay true to, you know, and that's why the Council of Kindness wanted me to explain, all you need to do, it's beautiful that we have all these activations, but they're all words, and they do activate, they all they do is quiet your mind so that you can get to your heart. That's all these activations are. And, you know, all this jargon about going into this dimension and that dimension and are we ascending? The only ascension we are doing is going from the static mind to the journey that we walk down into our heart space. That's the farthest journey there is. And that's what they've said to me over and over again. And, you know, that's one of the hardest things for people to accept is that self-love is the answer. Self-love has always been the answer.
Yeah,
and even when you say it, people think, oh, my God, well, she's so egotistical. It's not about the ego. Self-love is divine love. It's remembering who you really are and appreciating, loving, and knowing that experience so that you can mirror it out into the world. And the more that you believe it about yourself, the more you will get evidence of it from all of your outside relationships. Right.
So true. All right, my dear, we are out of time. I appreciate you very much. I love you, and thank you to all the callers that were here and those in the chat room and those that will listen to the replay. I love you. Have a blessed night. I'll be back on tomorrow night at 10:30 with Paul's Happiness Angels. Good night, everybody. Good night, Karen. Love you.
Bye, everybody. Love you. Keep shining.
They're gonna kill the love of my life. Casey! If I don't go back to what I was doing.
This Friday.
Our line of work is quite brutal and quite ruthless.
How far would you go for love?
You steal truck, bring it to me. Then you make your money.
Is it dangerous?
Of course it's dangerous!
Nicholas Hoult, Felicity Jones, with Ben Kingsley and Anthony Hopkins.
All this trouble, all this pain, for love.
Collide. In theaters Friday. Rated PG-13. May be inappropriate for children under 13.